Hi everyone, Vickie here, Rock and Roll Prophetess. Thank you for joining me for the February 2017 video general readings for everyone. I'm going to be using my deck, the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, and then it's going to be followed up with the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. Also, if you go to my Vimeo On Demand page, this month's deck that I'm using for the Lots of Love reading is going to be the Morgan Greer deck. The following is not an advertisement, but only an explanation of how my readings work. So if you know how to use my readings already in my shorthand so I don't have to repeat myself 12 times, go ahead and skip ahead. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to doing your reading. First of all, I want you to take time to gaze upon each card. There are messages in the image and text. Pause the video if you have to, because the words will shift and change to reveal a message that is just for you. This is Empowerment Tarot. I'm not here to tell you how to lead your life, and no one should. Trust your own intuition and allow your guides and angels to speak directly to you. If this reading does not resonate with you, be sure to check your rising and moon sign for further insights and illuminations. Finally, as to the court cards, which represent the people in the spread. Because this is a general reading for so many people, the court cards will not be gender specific. So even though I may refer to a queen as a female, as she is represented on the card, it really could be anybody in these general readings. So now, without further ado, on to the reading. Hello, Cancerians. Thanks for joining me for the February 2017 Taroscope with Animal Totem card. For Cancer, Rising, Moon, and Sun signs. Excuse me. Let's see what's going on for Cancers this month. And then one more. Okay. I'll put this aside and we can get right into it. Well, the first card, this is a very similar, somebody else had this card, I think, in that same spot. Isn't that funny? So, well, you know, this is eclipse season, so there's going to be eclipses, and these affect everybody, okay? So the eclipse times are going to be full moon lunar eclipse on the 10th. This is the time to release. This is a time of culmination and release. And then we get to the February 26th, and that's going to be the new moon in Pisces. It's also a big love month, too, because of Valentine's Day. And if you are wanting just a love reading, I'm using the Morgan Greer on my Lots of Love readings. You can head over to Vimeo, or you can contact me for a private reading, personal reading. But anyways, we start out with this 7 of Rods. So this is like we're having struggle. You may have been struggling. It's like you feel like things are coming from every which way, and it can be overwhelming. When this card shows up, it can be a bit overwhelming. But the good news about it is you're on top of it. You are handling it. You're making it happen. You're fending it off. So it's not like if it's this way, it's actually worse, because that means it's become so overwhelming that it's taking you down. So you're staying on top of it, and there does seem to be like relief is on the way. This is definitely the vibration here. Somebody's making a decision. There's a decision that's going to be made, and it seems like as if this person is going to be the one making the decision. And it's favorable. It looks favorable because they're in the upright position. That means that this is something that's going to be positive for you. So they're going to help you out in some way. It almost seems like it has to do with some money and finance. But let me finish up here. Because this is an air sign, this could be happening in the time of air. Now, the time of air is this month until the 18th. Then we move into Pisces. But for the first few weeks, we're going to be in the sign of Aquarius, which is an air sign. So it could be right off the bat. This decision could be coming down the pike really quickly, even in the second week, even maybe 2, or what's the second month also. But the decision's going to be made. It's going to go in your favor, and it's going to alleviate some of the stress and pressure that you've been feeling. Looks like, this has been coming up for everybody. A lot of people are moving this month, I think. Wow, I think this has been in just about every reading. The 4 of Rods. So this is, well, it's eclipse season, and there's changes. There's changes for everybody. Just because the eclipse isn't in your sign doesn't mean you're not going to be affected or have change happen. It's changed for everybody. 4 of Rods is always a change in your environment, a change in your home. A lot of times it means you're home. A lot of times it means you're moving. Excuse me, I need a drink of water. Excuse me. A lot of times it means you're moving. But it's just a change in your everyday environment. It can be your work or office too. That is more harmonious. It brings more harmony to your life. It brings more peace and happiness. This is a very favorable card. This is always a change for the better. Now it's right by this Seven of Pentacles. And I always want you to look at this card. Look at his face. What does his face seem like? Does his face seem like he's happy, worried, accomplished, or whatever? My initial thing was, I feel like, you know, you're questioning. This was, but go with what you feel, because whatever you feel is going to be more relevant than what I feel, you know. But what I got, he's like questioning. He's going, okay, can I afford this? Is this the right time to do this? He's trepidation, but excitement. This is what I feel coming from this card. But it could be, you know, worry, you know. It could be flat out worry, or it could be like, okay, I've saved up enough money, I'm ready to move. You know, excitement. But the thing is, okay, there's this money, and it's going to be involved in this. So is it I'm saving up to move? Can I afford to live in this new environment? Can I afford to take another job and move? Can I afford to work from home now? Because this could be a change in your office too, your work locale. Because you spend a lot of time in your work locale as well. Whatever it is, it's if there's worry involved, it's telling you stop it. Stop worrying. Eight of Swords in reverses. Stop worrying about it. Release it. It's going to be fine. You know, allow this to come into your life. Allow this peace and harmony to come into your life. Down here we have another party who's also involved in a positive way, an earth sign person. Earth sign people include Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Earth sign people are often the money people because they hold the pentacles, the coins in their hand there. So they are the money people. So this could be, you know, somebody that offers you the job if this is a new job. This could be the person who helps you get the loan for the house, or, you know, does something to help you. This person is going to also be helpful in achieving this new situation that you're wanting. There's going to be cause for celebration. You know, this can also represent holidays, and it is going to be Valentine's Day this month. It's a big thing that everybody's looking forward to. And there's some nice aspects. I was telling everybody that there's some really nice aspects on Valentine's Day this year. It's a Libra moon, so that's ruled by Venus, so that's love, you know. And also there's a Sun sextile Saturn, and that's a kind of a nice energy. It can also talk about like some, it could be long-term relationships. So if you're unattached, you could meet somebody that could be a long-term relationship. Or if you are attached, your current relationship could be, it could be very stable and long-term. Go out and celebrate, though. Go out and mix and mingle. I feel like there's going to be cause to celebrate because you're just so happy over this development. That's more what I feel about it. These two cards are, you know, the Devil in reverse is freedom from bondage, and these two together are kind of similar because they're both about releasing self-imposed bondage to anxiety or worry or holding your. This is more about like well, they both are. They're both about holding yourself back. And in the reverse, they're both about releasing that. So if you are feeling anxious and you are getting a little worried, release. You know, go out and have some fun. Go out and mingle with people. Go out with friends for drinks or something, and let that go. Let that fall away from you. Let it go. Okay, so let's move over and see what the animal totem card's going to be for Cancerians for February. Oh, I got two. I got to only get one. Got one? Okay, I got one. Oh, the raven. Raven's magical. I love the ravens. They're my magical. They're my totem. Magic, myth, legend, and lore. The raven is calling you to awaken to the mystery and enchantment. It is time to shape-shift your life into what you want it to be. Well, there is no better time to shape-shift your life into what you want it to be than during the eclipse season. Because big changes are underway during the eclipse season. So, if you're going to go from this, you can shape-shift your life from this, being stressed out and under pressure, into this, peace, happiness, and love, you know, happy home environment. So it is a time of big change. I think a lot of it, for you, you're worried, there is a decision pending, and I feel like it is in somebody else's hands for a lot of you. Like, it's not like, okay, you need this person's approval, so that you need them to approve the loan or hire you or whatever. But I feel it's fine. I feel like the decision is going to go in your favor, and it's fine. And you should hear early. You should hear early in the first 2 to 3 weeks of February about this. It should be a very favorable thing for you. Hey, okay, Cancers, hey. Don't forget to check out my website if you want to get a reading from me, or you want to find out more about the Lots of Love, or if you like the animal totems. I post a daily animal totem. I have the books, I have the decks, I have all sorts of things. There are all sorts of different kinds of readings in every price range. So check it out. Also, if you check below, most of the links are below too. You can either do the eye in the sky, which is a little thing up there, or check below. I also do a weekly animal totem on Facebook, and I have a direct link to my Rock and Roll Prophetess Facebook page below. Thank you guys for everything you do by subscribing and liking and sharing and commenting, and everything that you do to help support this channel keeps these free readings free every month. And I appreciate you so much. I look forward to reading for you every month into the future. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of February and a happy Valentine's Day.